Hey guys, welcome back to another week of my top 10 items on sale during the Rightstuf birthday sale. This is week 4 and this one is not the greatest week, I think. I feel like this is one of the weaker weeks, but we do have some stuff that I was surprised down in price as much as it did. So let's go ahead and get into the list. Starting off, we only have one honorable mention this time, which is the another manga box set that is just slightly more expensive than Amazon's. So it just depends where you like to shop. With Amazon, you might be getting your box set with a bit of damage, whereas with Rightstuf, they do package very well. And most of the time, there's little to no damage on your manga. But since you can't technically get this cheaper somewhere else, I am putting this one as an honorable mention. Starting off the top 10 list, here we have the Attack on Titan Season 3 vinyl soundtrack. I love the Attack on Titan soundtrack, and every time I see these vinyls on sale, I always want to pick one up, but I don't even have a vinyl player. But yeah, this one is $49.99. The reason this one is at the top, and the number 10 spot, is because I honestly don't know if it's on sale. It doesn't say that the price is being discounted. I checked on Amazon, they have it for the same price, but they don't have free shipping on it, and I couldn't really find it anywhere else, so I think this will be the cheapest price that you can get it for. It is eligible for free shipping, so yeah, you will just be paying the $49.99 plus tax. But yeah, to me, that's still a little bit too expensive for vinyls. That's kind of why I don't want to get into vinyls, because I feel like they're very expensive for what you're getting. But they do look nice, and from what I've heard, the sound quality is very nice from these vinyl discs. So yeah, if you're into vinyls, this is probably a good item to get from this week's sale. In at number 9, we have two figures. Again, going back to Kaguya-sama Love is War. I saw this figure. I thought it was super cute. I'm pretty sure you're getting a pretty good price here at $141.74. Although, again, these are excluded from free shipping, which is why they're so high up on the list. But yeah, we have two figures we're going to talk about here in the number 9 spot. First up is this Chica, which I already mentioned. Super cute with the cat ears. Not a bad figure, and here there is an image of her paired up with Kaguya. Unfortunately, Kaguya is not on sale, but you can get Chica, and maybe later down the line you can try and find Kaguya to pair them up. They look super cute paired up. The other figure we want to talk about is the Dio Brando JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Nindoroid figure. Price is actually very good for a Nindoroid, and this one is a very cool design. This is actually Dio from part 1, which I loved his attire in that part. I think he looked very cool. With Nindoroids, you also get a bunch of accessories, and I love the accessories that you get with this one. First one right there, you can see that he's holding a rose on his left hand. You also get the stone mask, which is a very cool touch here. You can put it on Dio, and then you also get a floating head with some blood dripping, which looks very creepy, very bizarre, pun intended. And yeah, overall, it's just a very good Nindoroid. I, however, stopped collecting Nindoroids. I kind of fell out of love with them. I only collected a few and stopped. But if you are still into them, or if you're new to figure collecting, Nindoroids are a great start, and this is a pretty good price for Nindoroids, as I mentioned before. Alright, in at number 8 are going to be those standard Blu-rays. They're not going to be essential versions. Some of these do come with slipcovers, which are nice, and the first one we have here is Isekai Quartet Season 1. They actually also have Season 2 on sale as well for the same price, but I am just showing Season 1 right here. Another good one is Black Lagoon. This is actually a Classics edition, which I don't know what the difference is between Classics and Essential Edition. I thought they were the same thing, but I have noticed that Classic editions are a little bit more expensive, and I don't think they come with the digital copy, which nowadays, with Crunchyroll taking over Funimation, I don't think anything is going to be coming with digital codes anymore, because my last Blu-ray unboxing, I unboxed the limited edition, and that usually comes with the digital code, and this time it didn't come with that digital code. So yeah, I don't know, I guess they're all the same now, Classics, Essential, but Classics are just a bit more expensive. But Black Lagoon, I will say this one is worth it for the $31.24. You're getting 24 episodes plus the 5 episodes for an OVA, and I've always seen this one been pretty pricey. The retail price for this one is actually $69. I think when I picked it up for around $40, so you are getting a slightly better deal here at $31.24. Next up, last week they had the Quintessential Quintuplet Season 2, and this week they have Season 1, which is actually also a little bit cheaper. Season 2 went for $32, and Season 1 right now is going for $28.11, which just goes to show you that the price for these Blu-rays are going up slightly every single year, it seems like. So yeah, that is unfortunate, but if you haven't picked up this series, I've talked about it several times. I love this series, so it's definitely a good pickup, which is why I decided to share it here on this list. And then the last one here is Mob Psycho 102, again for that same price for $28.11. I remember, I think they had Mob Psycho Season 1 on sale earlier in the sale, but now you can also get Season 2. Love Mob Psycho 100. The animation is gorgeous in this series, and on Blu-ray it's very crisp, very nice. Definitely recommend picking up this Blu-ray. I did watch this one on Blu-ray in my home theater, and it was a great experience. All right, again, in at number 7, we have the Essential Editions. Every single week they put a new batch of Essential Editions on sale, and this week these are the ones that I would recommend picking up. First up, we have My First Girlfriend is a Gal, $12.49. I do believe the price is the same for all of these Essential Editions, and it is a very good price at $12.49 for a whole season. It's basically $1 per episode, which is not bad, and you're getting the best quality with these Blu-rays. Next up is Kami-sama Kiss. They do have Season 1 and Season 2 on sale. That's my wife's favorite anime. She loves it, and I watched it with her, and it was pretty enjoyable for a shoujo. I'm not too into shoujo, but I did enjoy my time with Kami-sama Kiss, so I would recommend it to you guys. Then we got KiJugo. This is a crazy fan service sports anime. If you know what sport they are playing on here, but it is very different, and you won't find anything else like this out there. I would definitely say, if you like your fan service, you definitely need to pick this one up. We have Freezing, which is one that I've been meaning to watch for the longest time. I do have these Blu-rays already, but yeah, I've heard great things about it, and I need to check it out at this point. We got Fuka. This is one I watched a long time ago, and I always remember it fondly. I had a really great time with this series. Anytime it comes up, I'm always like, hey, I remember watching that. That was a great time. It wasn't like the greatest anime of all time, but it is kind of like a slice of life set in high school, and you have some kids wanting to basically make a band, and there is some romance in there as well. I remember really enjoying the music as well. So if you like slice of life, romance, some music, I would definitely recommend checking this one out. And the last two we have here are Classroom of the Elite and Danganronpa, which are also two other animes that I've never seen, but they are highly acclaimed series, and they are definitely on my to-be watch list that just keeps getting bigger and bigger every single year. All right, at the number 6 spot, I actually have 3 steelbooks that I want to show you guys. We have Princess Mononoke, Kiki's Delivery Service, which are both Studio Ghibli steelbooks. These are not my favorite, like design-wise, but if you are getting into steelbooks and you like Studio Ghibli's, this is the way to pick them up. And Princess Mononoke is my favorite Studio Ghibli movie, so definitely pick that one up if you've never seen any Studio Ghibli film. I guarantee you will enjoy it. Kiki's Delivery Service, kind of a slice of life as well. Honestly, it wasn't my favorite, but the wife does really enjoy it, so I would say give it a shot as well if you like slice of life. And then one here which I just need to sit down and watch it, because I've already picked up this steelbook. Love the steelbook, love the design. There's 3 steelbooks shown. I would definitely recommend picking this one up. While I haven't watched Perfect Blue, I did watch another live action film that was based kind of loosely on this film, and that was Black Swan. So Black Swan is one of my favorite films, so I definitely want to give Perfect Blue a shot, and I need to watch it before the end of the year. From what I hear, it's a masterpiece. Now for the limited editions from Funimation, we only have one really to talk about, although they do have Season 1 and Season 2 on sale. And I've been saying this throughout the whole sales. Anything you see from Funimation at 40 to 50 bucks, go ahead and pick it up. Fire Force box sets are beautiful. These were actually both in my top 10 limited editions from 2021 and 2020. If I'm not mistaken, they were both like in the top 5, so they were up there. I think they're beautiful limited editions. If you want a closer look at them, I do have unboxings on my channel. If I remember, I will put a link up here somewhere on the corner so you guys can check those out. All right, so in at number 4, we have 2 manga bundles. These are gonna be the hardcover manga bundles. You are getting them for the best price possible. The hardcovers are still a little bit pricey, so they are a little bit higher on the list than your normal standard volumes. So the ones that I would recommend picking up, and I actually saw these the other day when I went to Barnes & Noble. I think it was like yesterday, literally. And I really liked the look and feel of these Cardcaptor Sakura collector editions. Here we have a bundle for volumes 1 through 3, and I believe they do have bundles for the rest of the series as well. But yeah, from what I saw, I'm kind of tempted to pick these up. They're kind of a larger format like the Berserk Deluxe editions, but just a lot thinner. To me, I just prefer that larger format when reading manga. I think you just immerse yourself a lot more into the art. So yeah, that was my first pick for the manga hardcovers. And then the second one is going to be the Junji Ito's early works. They have an early works and a modern work, so either one I would say are great picks. I read Junji Ito, tried it, wasn't the biggest fan, so I won't be picking any of these manga bundles up, but I know there's a lot of fans out there, a lot of horror fans. If you're into horror and you haven't gotten into manga, Junji Ito might be a great start. In my opinion, the early works is probably a better entry point than the modern works, because a lot of his better known series are going to be those Uzumaki's, Gyo, and Tomie. So yeah, that's why I decided to go ahead and showcase the early works as opposed to the modern works. All right, now we're going into the standard manga bundles, and there was a lot of good bundles this week actually. So while I did say in the beginning that this was not a great week, there are still a lot of good things to pick from. There was just nothing really that I was too interested in picking up, but I can see maybe one of you guys being interested in picking up at least one or two of these series. And the first one we're going to be talking about here is Banana Fish, which this is one that I was very surprised to see that they were all in stock. This is a very highly acclaimed series, and it's been out of stock for the longest time, and just recently there's been reprints, and Banana Fish was one of those. I know a lot of other manga tubers will probably be jumping in on this. Me personally, never been too interested in it, so I won't be picking this up, but I am happy for everyone else out there that was looking to pick these up. So this is probably the biggest item from this week as far as manga goes. We got Ascendance of a Bookworm, Record of Ragnarok, Noragami, Monster Musume, and Sensei's Pious Lie. Although this one actually surprised me on the price. This is probably the more expensive manga bundle that I've seen, just like standard edition. But I believe these are all omnibuses. They're pretty thick. So that price kind of makes sense. Yeah, there's been a lot of praise and hate for this series, so I would definitely check out a review before you decide to pick this one up. But from what I've heard, this seems like something that's right up my alley, and I do have volumes 1 to 2, so I need to read those and check it out for myself. But yeah, I figured it had to be on this list because it was just very controversial among the manga community, and I think it's worth picking up in my opinion. All right, and in at number 2, here we actually have a manga box set. This price right here, $144.99 with free shipping, because box sets are now a part of free shipping at Rightstuf. You're getting each manga for about $5 each, which is a crazy deal for manga. You can't get any better than that. And I did check, and this price is better than what we have on Amazon, which is generally where I go to check to compare box set prices, because Amazon tends to have the best prices. But in this case, Rightstuf has the best price, which is why it is on this list at the number 2 spot. And finally, for you Blu-ray collectors that have been waiting to pick this one up, I know the initial price scared a lot of us. I still decided to pick it up because it is like in my top 3 anime of all time. And we do have Vinland Saga limited edition from Sentai Filmworks. It is going for $114, which for those of you who don't collect manga are probably thinking that is a lot of money. But for us Blu-ray collectors, you guys know that the price for Sentai Filmworks have been going up over the years. And this price is probably the best that we're going to get this at. And Sentai actually has it on sale this week too. But the price is better at Rightstuf again. So if you've been waiting for this one, I would say go ahead and pick it up. Especially if you just wanted to pick up one item from the entire sale, pick this one up. It is a great anime, definitely worth having the best edition of it in your collections. And if you do want a closer look at it, I do have an unboxing on it on my channel. Again, I will put a card up here if I remember. So yeah, guys, that will be it for my top 10 list for this week 4 of the Rightstuf holiday sale. Let me know what you guys think about my top 10 list. Do you guys agree? Do you guys disagree? If you guys are planning to pick anything up, let me know in the comment section down below if you did pick anything up. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys on the next one.